Welcome to Python Strings. Strings are how we work with text in programming. We will learn how to create, change, and use strings step by step. Get ready to unlock lots of creative power. Running the cell now. Let us get started with the basics of strings in Python. If you enjoy learning with us, please subscribe for more helpful Python tutorials. We will create a variable called greeting and give it some text. A variable is a name for a value you want to use. Here, greeting gets the words hello, world as its value. This is a string. Strings are always surrounded by quotes. We print greeting so we can see the text. Running the cell now. Try writing your own greeting with different words. What are strings? Strings are just sequences of characters surrounded by quotes. You can use single or double quotes, hello or hello. They are used for anything that is text, like names or messages. Running the cell now. Now let us play with some different quotes. We use double quotes to create a string called city. You can use either type of quote for your strings. It helps when your text has a quote or an apostrophe. We print the city to see it. Running the cell now. Try making a string with your favorite city or place. If you need to use an apostrophe inside single quotes, you must escape it with a backslash. Here, we write Jenny's as Jenny \s so Python does not get confused. Print shows us it worked. Running the cell now. Experiment, make your own string with an apostrophe. For longer text or text on several lines, triple quotes let us write it all at once. This is called a multi-line string. Triple quotes can be 3 single or double quotes. It keeps all line breaks. This print will show the story with line breaks intact. Running the cell now. Try your own mini story with triple quotes. If you are ever not sure what kind of object you made, use type. This will show us that greeting is a string. Running the cell now. You can check the type of any variable, not just strings. Working with characters. Strings are like letter trains. Each letter has a position called an index. You can use brackets to select any character. Let us find out how. Running the cell now. Ready to grab letters from your string? Let us go. In Python, counting starts at 0, not 1. The first letter is at position 0. Here, we make a string named name with the word Python. We show only the first character by using 0. Running the cell now. Try changing the index to get another character. What happens if you use -1? Find out below. Negative numbers start at the end of the string. -1 always means the last character. This helps if you do not know how long your string is. Running the cell now. Try using -2 to get the second to last letter. Slicing lets us grab a part of a string by giving the start and end positions. We want the word Java out of JavaScript. The number before the colon is where to start, and the one after is where to stop, not including it. Running the cell now. Use slicing to get letters from your name. Strings cannot be changed directly. If you want to change one, you must build a new string. For example, if you want to turn cat into bat, you have to make a new string. Concatenation is the word for adding strings together. The line with pet 0 will not work, so it is commented out to avoid an error. This way, you can make bat from cat. Now you see the new animal. Running the cell now. Can you turn dog into log? Give it a shot. String methods. Methods are actions you can do with strings, like changing their case or finding words. Methods use a dot after the string, like .upper, to make everything uppercase. Running the cell now. Let us see some common string methods in action. You can use upper to make all letters in your string into big letters, called uppercase. Our phrase is good morning. Calling upper gives us good morning. This is great for eye-catching titles or making sure words are not missed. Running the cell now. Try .lower to turn a string into all small letters. The replace method lets us trade one part of a string for a new one. Here, we will swap hip with yay. The updated cheer will say yay yay hooray. Instead, this lets you update messages, fix mistakes, or make things more fun. Running the cell now. What if you replaced hooray with Python? Try it out. Use find to search for words or letters in a string. It will return the first index where your search starts. Here, cat begins at position 13 in our sentence. If it cannot find your word, it will return -1. Running the cell now. Practice, where does the word that appear in your own sentence? Let us get text from a user. Input will pause and wait for someone to type. We use what you type and change it into uppercase. This can make interactive programs simple and engaging for anyone. See how your message looks in big letters. Running the cell now. What happens if you type numbers or symbols? Here, we will ask the user for their name and say hello using it. Concatenation just glues two strings together. Notice how plus signs are used to join text. Running the cell now. Could you make the greeting more personal by adding a question? If you have enjoyed the lesson so far, please like and comment to let us know you are learning. Let us make a simple word counter. It asks a user for a sentence, splits it into words, and then counts how many words there are. Split throws the sentence into a list of words. Len counts the number of items in that list. This prints out how many words you used. Running the cell now. Try writing a super short or super long sentence and see what happens. Now let us create a program that builds your initials from your full name. It removes extra spaces, splits your name into separate words, and picks out the first letter of each part. These initials are made uppercase so they stand out. A for loop helps us go through every word in your name. This is a fun way to practice string basics and loops together. Running the cell now. Ask your friends to try the initials generator too. If you copy and paste text, it sometimes brings extra spaces. Strip removes any extra blank space at the start or end of your string. We print both the before and after text to show the difference clearly. Notice how the brackets help highlight where spaces were. Running the cell now. Try using strip, L-strip for left, or R-strip for right-only spaces. You cannot mix numbers and strings unless you turn numbers into strings. str changes any number into a string so you can join it with text. Without street, this would cause an error. This lets you make clear messages from different pieces of data. Running the cell now. Tip: always check the type of any value before putting it into a string. Quick challenge. Make a string with your favorite food and change it to all uppercase letters. Print out the original and the all caps version. Running the cell now. See if you can do it without looking. Recap: what have you learned? How to make and use strings. Picking, slicing, and changing strings. Using methods for transforming text. Combining strings, numbers, and input. Real mini-projects and fun practice ideas. Strings show up everywhere. You now have the keys to use text like a pro. Running the cell now. Try to teach a friend 2 string tricks you learned today. Thanks for learning strings with us. If you found this lesson helpful, like the video. Leave a comment about your favorite string method. Subscribe for more coding lessons. Share this tutorial with a friend who wants to learn Python. Happy coding! Running the cell now. We are so glad you are on this learning journey. Keep practicing and see you in our next lesson.